Hey guys, hi guys. Today we are going to be talking about buffer overflow. This is all the thing that we are going to be talking about. We're going to talk about the basics of buffer overflow. We're going to be talking about attacks exploiting buffer overflow. We will be talking about prevention and countermeasures. We will do a little demonstration, of course, how to defeat one of the countermeasures of buffer overflow, and then we will have a conclusion. So why study buffer overflow? Buffer overflow is a vulnerability that uh, has been out there since the 1970s. Is the cause of at least half of the vulnerability found in operating systems. And it's also a classic attack that is still effective in most of the computer operating systems and software out there. So buffer overflow is really important, and we really need to pay close attention to that kind of vulnerability into our program. The basic of buffer overflow. So we are going to define. Let's say that you have two bucket, two bucket, one of 5 liters, and the other one of, let's say, just at least 6 liters. So if you take a bucket with 6 liters of water and you're trying to put all that water into the bucket of 5 liters only, you're going to realize that at some point you're not going to be able to put all the water into that bucket. So this is almost the same thing here with the buffer overflow. So you have two type of buffer overflow, um, the stack overflow and the heap overflow. Here is how the memory is organized inside the process. So when a process is running into the operating system, let's say Linux, for example, this is how the memory is organized. So we have at the bottom the segment, the text segment, and then we have the data segment, the PAS segment, and then we have the heap and the stack. So the text segment is fixed by the program. So it includes code instructions, is a read-only memory. The data region contains initialized data, initialized variable, static initialized variable by the programmer. The BSI region contains uninitialized data, like uninitialized variables still by the programmer. So, and then we have the stack. The stack contain local variables for function, return address, and local stack pointers. Is used to dynamically allocate the local variable used in the function, pass parameters, return values. How does buffer overflow happen? Careless use of buffer overflow, careless use of buffer without bound check, no automatic bound checking on buffer in C++, unsafe library calls, one off by one errors, all code used for new purpose, and formatting and logic errors. The heap, by definition, it contains memory that is dynamically allocated by the application. Buffer overflow can happen in the heap, of course, but a little bit difficult, but still, it can happen. Here are some countermeasures that we have for buffer overflow. We have to write secure code. That's the golden rule here. Um, Terminate a string and pass size of buffer to function. Instead of using string copy, it's better to use a string and copy instead. Be careful with the library C++ function. Don't trust the input that the user put into the system. Always check the stack execution. These are the countermeasure that we have inside the operating systems, and the dynamic run check. Sometimes these are the countermeasure that we have in the compilers. Here is a picture that we have shown you that a program that stopped unexpected. So on terminated string can project buffer overflow. Here we can have a segmentation fault. Why not fix buffer overflow? We have more than thousands. We have thousands of lines of legacy code running as a root. That's very complicated to go and change all this code. Okay, um, we have a trade-off between security and market, time to market. So it's sometimes people, instead of checking for security, they rushing more into getting to sell the product for make putting the product out there. And most people saying if it works, no one cares. We have a traditional approach. We get it work first. We fix it later. Uh, the security is not easy to verify unless someone find issue. How to figure out what will be the fault in the future. So it's all the countermeasure that all the problem that run into buffer overflow. Okay, some countermeasure that we have here, we have programming language like such as Perl and Java that automatically check the size of the array. They detect and prevent buffer overflow in the ADA 95 and Java. Use C only when speed low level access is critical. So use C only if it's critical. And then the use of advanced compilers such as StackShare and StackGuard. Also, we come to our little demonstration. We hope to have the demonstration on time. So let's see what we can get here. So let's go here. So right here, I have a virtual machine running, and then we go to the. So we have two programs here. One program that we wrote in a C, in C here. So the main thing how we need to know is check the buffer. The buffer here has a size of 100, and we are trying to put in a 117 string into that buffer. Okay, and we wrote a little program here that is going to be running to see to check. It's going to tell all the time how long it takes to break the system to get the root, and that's it. It's going to just run the stack program to get the root. So let's get to work. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to compile our program here. A copy here. I'm just going to compile. So we're going to run the program. So and then we run it. We give him the root privilege. So the root owner is going to be the root, and then I need to pass password, of course. Oh, okay. Root stack. Okay. Owner root is stack. Thank you. And then here we copy, we paste here to our here. Good. And then what we're gonna do is we make sure that we turn on the address randomization. If you don't turn it on, you know, make sure you're not gonna know whether you defeat that countermeasure or not. So I put it here. Good. So now we're gonna run the program. Let's see. Our little script. We're gonna call bash my script. Okay. And then see we're running. It's running here. Hopefully we're gonna get them. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. We will have a chance. We will get there on time. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The program is running. Is running. Is running. While the program is running in the background, guys, let's just go keep going to our PowerPoint, and then we come back later to check. Okay, so we're here, we're here. Right? So yes, conclusion. Buffer overflow exists, and we continue to pose a real threat. Tool can help. We have a lot of tools that help, but we don't have a real protection. We don't have a real solution for buffer overflow. To best protect, we need to be defensive and educate programmer. Write robust code in the first place. So if you're maybe protecting a system or in a workplace, we need to have intrusion detection firewalls in place so that the hacker won't be able to inject some malicious code into our network. All right, let's go back to our system and to see if we got the code. Good. No, 1 minute passed. Uh, it's still running. It's still running. It's still running. Let's give it 10 more seconds, guys. If it doesn't work, then we're gonna have to stop the video. Ah, we got it. Look, thank you. So let's see. Who am I? Good. Thank you. We got it. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.